summer's almost over in Vegas, so as soon as summer is over, we're going to switch from shooting night vision to more generalized day shooting. And it's not going to be 120 degrees in this garage under light, so that'll be awesome. So let's get a what is in rotation. So currently for me, most people have been kind of seeing or paying attention. I've been shooting a lot of long range. Typical for me, I don't like to shoot traditional firearms in the sense of barrel lengths and such like that. So currently right now, 6.5 Creedmoor is the hotness. Anything 6mm base, 6mm arc, and some other bullshit like that, which again, long range stuff, new to me, don't really care about that. What I have been shooting is going to be this. Should be all the way in the frame. This is my 6.5 gun. It is actually a 6.5 Creedmoor, 12.5-inch Noveske N6. This gun is wild. And before anyone asks, yes, confirmed, 1,000 yards shot, 12.5-inch, 6.5 Creedmoor, 140 grain ELD match or whatever the fuck they're called, Hornadies, with a confirmed 600-yard shot with the PVS 30. So I'm actually going to throw this off of here, and I can talk about this a little bit more. So this is just got this zeroed within the last 2 weeks. Just got the Raptor, so don't have a lot of information on this. Don't even know how to fucking use it. The cable is floating around somewhere. But I did confirm zero on this thing. I just zeroed it. This thing is fucking cool. I don't even really know where to start, just purely because it's a weird gun. I wanted a, what they call a gap gun, or what I've been told is called a gap gun. Not a 16-inch, not an 18-inch, not any of those other lengths like Knight's Armament. Their SR25, their 6.5 Creedmoor gun is 22 inches. This gun is a whole 10 inches shorter. So if you know who Forward Observations Group is, I shoot a lot of long range with them. And one of those dudes has an SR25, a 6.5, and it's 22 inches. I shot this the same distance as he did. It's really ridiculous. So let's take a look at this real quick. This is something that I haven't really talked about. This is my 7.62 SD. This is an AEC can, and if you notice at the end, it has been chopped and converted to chemo. This was done by a company called Echo Machine, ECCO Machine. Tough to get in through the door with them to get this modification done, but once you get it done, it is fantastic. Then you have the ability to run this on a dead air muzzle device. So Echo Machine converted the back end of this AEC 7.62 SD. Also, don't be too harsh. It was the first can I bought, and I lived in California. So at the time, that's what was available for me as an FFL to obtain. Again, 12.5-inch N6, nice and short little jammer. This one is a switch block. If you're going to ask me how I feel about the switch block, I just put it on this setting. I don't know which one that is, and I shoot it. Atlas bipod up front with the Arca Swiss adapter by Annex Defense. And then moving back here, Wilcox Raptor. Again, haven't used it. I just put it on here today. I need a zero, do all the things with it. And it's up there. There was a PEC 15. There was an LA5 on here, and I took it off, put it on my spotter. That is attached to a Knight's Armament. This is a 35mm with the diving board with a Leupold Mark V 3.8 to 18. Or sorry, 3.6 to 18. This glass is super fucking rad. Has an H59 reticle in it, which I absolutely love. Love the Horus reticle. Easy enough explained to me, easy enough for me to use. Don't know the weight on this thing, but it is kind of heavy for what it is, for a 12.5-inch gun with all this shit strapped to it. And then from there, it's just an N6 with a SOP mod and an A5 buffer tube system. But yeah, I love this thing. It's rad. Stoked that it exists in my life, purely because not a lot of people have a 12.5-inch 6.5 Creedmoor gun. I did shoot this thing, like I said, 1,000 yards. Can't complain other than that. So that's what's been in rotation, especially on long guns. I do have a 16-inch rifle version of this gun coming, which I will be switching some parts over and converting this to an even more of a gap gun, which will be a 1:8 on this. But yeah, there it is. Noveske N6, 12.5-inch, 6.5 Creedmoor. What's in rotation?